At any given moment, every single one of us knows what we should be doing. At any given moment, every single one of us knows what we should be doing and what we shouldn't. But we often find ourselves in a loop of consistently doing the wrong things, don't we? You see, most of us believe that we don't do the right things because we don't like doing them. And it's because of this belief that we find ourselves stuck, we find ourselves without a solution, we find ourselves not knowing what to do. Because if you don't like doing something, how are you ever going to consistently do it? But I believe that the premise of this belief in of itself is flawed. Ask anyone who's been gymming for a while, they'll tell you they love going to the gym, they love getting a workout in. But you ask them how often they skip a workout, most will feel embarrassed with their answer. So you like gymming, but you often don't feel like going. I absolutely love what I do. I love ideating, I love recording, I love editing these videos. But that doesn't mean that I don't often have a voice in my head telling me to just take the day off, to skip a day. And I'll be honest, I too have often listened to this stupid voice in my head. But recently, I had this realization that changed the entire game for me. I realized that it's not because I don't like doing the good things that I don't do them. I don't do them because they are the difficult thing to do. I don't do the bad things because I love doing them, that because they give me a lot of happiness, but simply because they are the easier thing to do in the moment. This was my realization. You wake up in the morning. Now, you could either keep lying on your bed and scroll through Instagram for the next 30 minutes, or you could get right out of bed, freshen up, and head straight to the gym. You know that the former is the wrong choice and that the latter is the good one. It's not even like lying on your bed and scrolling through Instagram is going to give you a lot of happiness, or even any for that matter. And it's a fact, you know for a fact that if you go head to the gym first thing in the morning, you will have a good workout and an amazing time. But honestly, how many times have you chosen the former? I realized that most of the times I skipped doing what I knew I should. Most of the times I skipped doing what I knew would make me feel fulfilled and content. The only reason for it was that 1 second resistance. I realized that this feeling of I don't feel like it today was just until I got started. I realized that as soon as I started, that voice would automatically shut up. I realized that every time I overcame that resistance and did the right thing anyway, every single time I would thank myself for it. In fact, half of the times when I didn't feel like doing the right thing but did it anyway, I would have some of my most amazing, most intense sessions. That is the hack. The next time you feel like not doing the right thing, the next time you feel like not putting in the work, remember, you gotta push yourself for just that 1 second. Remember, you gotta fight that voice just until you put on your shoes. And that once you've started, you will always thank yourself for not listening to that voice. Doing the wrong thing is easy. That is it. That's the only reason you do the wrong thing. Not because you really enjoy it, not because it makes you really happy, but simply because it's the easy choice to make in that moment, simply because it's the more comfortable choice to make in that moment. Doing the right thing is difficult. That is it. That is the only reason you don't do the right things, because of that 1 second resistance. Because at the moment you're about to decide which choice to make, the wrong choice feels like the easier one, the right choice feels like the more difficult one. But I promise you this one thing: the second you start, the second you make the correct choice, the second you make what seems like the more difficult choice, it stops being difficult. You start enjoying it, you start feeling happy for the fact that you made the right decision, you start liking doing what you're doing. And that is the hack I have for you. The next time you feel like not doing what you know you should be doing, the next time you feel like skipping doing what you know to be the right thing, push yourself for just that one extra second and see how that impacts your day, see how that impacts your life. Drop me a comment and tell me how this hack works out for you. As always, I wish you all the best with everything, and I'll see you in the next one.